Hello, this is Rainbow Rising Freedom. Welcome to my YouTube channel. These are intuitive messages for the sign of Taurus. If you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, or if you're just curious to listen to what I have to say, you're welcome. These messages are for the month of August and especially for the Lionsgate portal, which happens on the 8th of August. So first message I was getting for Taurus was, ocean is my church. This is where I heal my hurts. Okay, so you might either reside on an island somewhere, or you might be called to go to the ocean to restore your energy and manifest, because when our aura is purified, when we're healed, we manifest so much faster. Okay, good things flow into our lives, opportunities knock on our doors. But before we open to that, we need to put ourselves in joy, in the state of being happy, when our vibration rises. So I feel this is the key that you found, the key to yourself, Taurus, that is ocean. Okay, so first you're making yourself happy and restore your vibe in order to be more productive. You realize that this is the pyramid of your needs. The foundation of your being is first well-being, taking care of how you feel, taking care of your body, taking care of yourself spiritually, and then take it from there when it comes to, say, your work and other needs and plans and goals that you want to manifest in life. Okay, another thing I was getting is that you have the drops of Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of luck, so you might be really lucky, receive some good news. Yes, there's some good news coming, and some of you might be on the path to financial freedom, or you might receive something that belongs to you that will give you that freedom to move ahead, I hear. Yes, and it has something to do with the power that you unlock. This is your manifestation power that dates back to when you were part of the tribe, so some of your lifetimes. What else for Taurus? So there's a conflict that I feel that you want to heal, and you are really trying to figure out how to heal it. And I feel what's going on here, like the advice that I'm getting is you have the permission to lose your head, Taurus. You have the permission to stop trying to solve it, stop trying to think about it, and when you let go of trying to solve it, it will naturally solve. Okay, so give it away. That's the advice, to give it away to the higher power, to give it away to the healing potential of the angels, and heal that conflict or whatever that is that you're trying to figure. Just release it and give that burden to heaven, to God, to Goddess, and be free from it, and lose your head in being joyful, in throwing yourself into your passion, being childlike, even like the child you can hear in the background. There is a tower moment happening for you, Taurus, which will make you see things clearly. There's some clarity that you're getting in regards to which way to move ahead. And I think this will happen when you fully surrender. So you're kind of like ready to give up, and then the answer arrives. You could be feeling backstabbed, I feel, but by someone you are close with. I think it's a romantic connection. You feel backstabbed. I think you're rejuvenating yourself, and you are healing. You have amazing power to restore yourself when you connect with nature. I think you were suspended for a while when it comes to your moves. because you were healing from that backstabbing, okay? You had to dive deep into your shadow and ask yourself, why is this repeating? Why am I not getting what I think I deserve? But deep inside, you're not giving full permission to have healthy relationships in your life. You're subconsciously just repeating. You're on this hamster wheel of what was programmed into you in your childhood, I feel. But once you receive that stardust, these drops of Jupiter, that luck, I feel that you will step into the power of the goddess. You will exude it fully. You will allow yourself to actually present yourself as the goddess that you are, and you will trust your inner voice so much more, okay? Because I feel like you were deceiving yourself. You were not seeing people lying into your face, because that's what's been done to you in your childhood. But now you see it. There's something about the color blue. Yes, you were in denial. You could not see what was right in front of you for some reason, Taurus. And this is because of the gaslighting you were exposed to when you were younger, okay? Gaslighting. Maybe from your mother. And now you allow yourself to be joyful regardless of the circumstances. So you realize that you have the right and the power to tap into that feeling of freedom no matter what's happening in your life, okay? This is your personal decision, your personal ability to surrender to giving to yourself, allowing yourself to feel free, because the human life, I think you understand it now, that there's always going to be another challenge and yet another challenge, because life is forever unfolding, and that's beautiful. I feel you enjoy evolving, and you're not expecting life to arrive anymore. I feel like you're not expecting from yourself to arrive at a plateau where things and your life will stand still and you will forever dwell in that bubble of happiness, okay? It can happen temporarily, but just because you signed up, I hear your soul signed up to grow, Spirit will always offer you another opportunity to test yourself, to exercise another ability, to learn, okay? To challenge yourself, to grow. And it's a great gift. I think you're getting great gift from the Spirit, and this is actually the foundation of your success here. But you have this ability, I feel, to stop and be peaceful in the middle of the storm and feel the joy within, because you decide. I decide to feel joyful today, and you do. And this is what accelerates your expansion. I feel it's like I think you used to feel a lot of lack and you wanted to arrive at certain person, I feel, that would heal this type of feeling, the Five of Cups, that someone who would heal your abandonment issues and would give you this. You thought that this is something that you will receive from somebody else. Okay, I feel this is strongly connected and rooted in your culture, in the country where you were brought up. There's something about the role of women being seen as support to men. So this is ingrained in your society, possibly, could be. And I feel you are growing in the realization that this is not necessarily true for you. You decide to be whole, to feel whole, regardless of the relationship you're in. You decide to be balanced, to balance masculine and feminine energies within yourself. I think it's a shift for you, because you used to wait for someone to arrive who would balance your life, right? You thought, okay, I'll be the feminine, you'll be the masculine. I'll be the girl, you'll be the boy. And you used to really deeply believe it and crave that connection. And as much as these connections were probably manifesting in your life, I feel that very quickly they were getting very intense, very passionate, and then after reaching that peak, they were spiraling down into the toxicity, okay? So you were going up very quickly in the passion, in the love, in the chemistry, and then it used to flip and very quickly turned, spiral down into toxicity that was destroying you, okay? So I feel like, yes, you were experiencing a heartbreak after a heartbreak, I feel, and that cycle is over for you now. Taurus, this is finished because you've done so much healing on you. You realize that you are stepping up and you are taking full responsibility for your life and your well-being. Yes, you are taking responsibility for your happiness here. You don't expect anyone to make you happy. You practice daily giving to yourself. This is a great internal change, like you're overcoming the mental chatter. You might be very critical of yourself and you know you need to heal that. So the more you, I feel like you realize that the more you try to fight your mindset and the chatter, critical chatter in your head, the more you feed it, you give to it. So you allow it to be and you just hop into your passion, whatever you like doing, okay? I feel you might like to crochet, you might like to make jewelry, something that occupies your hands. And I feel like this is a gift that keeps on giving. The more you make with your hands, you create beautiful things with your hands. You like beauty and you like to make other people feel beautiful, okay? You realize that the energy of beauty, it really heals the soul, so there's nothing vain or shallow about it. And again, these drops of Jupiter, it's like you like covering other people in that these drops of gold, whatever that is. You also know the laws of the universe, so the more you give of yourself, the more you receive, okay? And you're not really giving to the world and others because you expect to receive. No, you just find joy in being a humanitarian, okay? You realize that this is a gift that you're giving to yourself. When you see the smile on someone else's face, you feel complete. You feel you've already received your reward. Yes, the joy of other people is your reward. This is how it feels. You are not really craving these material possessions. I feel like with Queen of Cups, you find the greatest treasure in emotional fulfillment, and you want to help other people to arrive at that emotional fulfillment. I think you realize, and you're a great observer, Taurus, and you realize that those who have little can be very happy when they are emotionally whole, and those who have so many material possessions are also sometimes happens that they struggle with internal emptiness. So you observe that and you're trying to help people find this balance, help them integrate, okay? This symbol of infinity, and it, when you draw it with your finger, it helps to integrate, okay? Whatever you're healing within yourself and within others. I feel like you decide to liberate yourself from your own mindset. That was, it's again the same thing, 5 of Cups and 10 of Cups. You're liberating yourself from expecting that your emotional battle will be won by someone else. You realize that you have to arrive within yourself at these 10 of Cups energy. You have to create that happiness for yourself, live it, become it, and then your vibrational match will arrive, okay? We've been told to do things a little bit backwards, and now I think you're trying to do it the right way, the way you believe and the way you've observed that is working. I feel you might want to sing about the heart. You might want to do people's hair also. I think you find joy and gratitude in simplicity. You're very humble. I think you might decide to live a very simple life. You let go of overcomplicated mindsets, places, lifestyles, and people. And I think you are really stepping into full confidence of creating from scratch, from zero, the life that you find valuable. I think after a collapse, something maybe could have collapsed in your life, you're deciding to rebuild it, but rebuild it from the place of integrity. Maybe you are honest with yourself that a project or a situation that you were building wasn't actually built on honest, pure, clean foundations. There was something that was sneaky there, or the person you were working with was sneaky, and they weren't always doing the things that you find the right things, the right way to do. So now you're realizing that you want everything in your life to be clean and you want to purify it. So you might be actually grateful looking back that something collapsed, because now you only want to build with love, okay? Even if it takes a bit longer, I feel like this is your new step into that new reality of love. You know that you don't want to have anything to do with anything that isn't pure love, okay? You prefer to go slower, but you don't want to change that about yourself. You don't want to compromise. You want to just throw yourself into anything that is pure love, and you don't care if this is considered successful or not, if it's considered slow or fast. You just want to be true to yourself, Taurus, okay? You know you're responsible to yourself. This is your transformation here, that you are so very much detaching from that mindset of majority of people around you, and you're okay with that. Like, you're no longer trying to explain the way you live to anyone. I think you used to really crave that connection, and you used to want for people to understand you. You used to explain why you do this, why you feel like this, why this is your dream and not something else. And people never actually fully understood you. Even if you tried and tried, it was always like a failure. I feel you found people really not being able to understand your vision with imagination card here, and now you just decide to fully live and make decisions based on your intuition. Again, like permission to lose your head, right? In the best possible sense, you decide that this is not who you are, to constantly reason and rationalize everything. You find beauty in living by your intuition, even if you have to sometimes trip and correct yourself. I think you're very strong in your believing in your ability to actually fully feel life, to embrace it with your emotional freedom, okay? And like some blocks have been resolved here thanks to you practicing more gratitude. I feel like you're more grateful for yourself, okay? You have really changed the relationship with yourself. I think you filled your cup with self-love, and you see how drastically everything looks different, how your perspective is different, okay? Egyptian energies might be guiding you, showing you the way, especially goddess Mat. Yes, you might be united with other goddesses as well in this beautiful sisterhood kind of vibe, where you might be guided together by spiritual energies to co-create something, to create a very strong energy field by working together, okay? You might know that you have your talents and your gifts, but when you connect to your sisters, to other goddesses, be it in male or female body, right? You know that these gifts, when they are connected, when they are united, they create miracles. We have Three of Pentacles here, and the Lovers. So you are enjoying the connection in your spiritual work here. And I think the collaboration is a new step forward to you. Maybe you created your practice, your business, or some sort of a teaching, and now you're open to co-work with others. That's what I'm feeling. You can be a very good friend with Pisces, or you can have Pisces in your chart. You might be tapping into the energy of fish, or you might just consider yourself a mermaid. I think you are really wary of being or even exuding envious energy. You might notice about yourself that you have sometimes been actually a little bit jealous of your friends, and you want to work on this within yourself. So this is you actually being a goddess, being fully honest with yourself, trusting that you can transmute that pattern of envy within yourself, okay? So congratulations if you have this courage to honestly look at yourself and say, hey, I actually don't like this about myself. I want to be different. I want to expand here, okay? So you lose that part of yourself. You lose that pattern. You realize that you are a beautiful goddess, and there's nothing that anyone can ever take away from you. Because you are created by God, and you are a very unique being on this planet, and no one ever can be like you. So there is no judgment, there is no competition, and you're noticing that pattern within yourself. You don't agree with it, but it still keeps on going in your head. I feel it's just because of the people you used to surround yourself with. Maybe when you had a lower self-esteem, Taurus, you used to resonate with people of low self-esteem as well, and their insecurities could have been manifesting as envy towards others, and then energetically you kind of started reacting. You developed that pattern of reacting with envy to all these wonderful beings that were where you would like to be, where you wanted to be. So now instead you take a look at that, you judge yourself, and you're thinking, hey, no, I just want to dive into happiness. I want to exude happiness and nothing else. And whenever I notice that I react to other people's happiness, whether I judge other people's happiness and I feel I want to trim it, I want to change it, you notice that this is very ugly trait, and you are transmuting that pattern. You redirect your thoughts into positivity about your life, about yourself. So you are really transmuting something for your whole family line. I feel for other women, again, there's envy and perseverance. Yes, this is about your mind here that produces or used to produce and poison you with envy, and this is over right now. You're saying you realize that that was just fear and your insecurity. You realize it's a mistake to be like this, and you're saying, hey, goodbye to that behavior. I want to be brand new. I'm never alone. I'm together in the circle of life, and my self-esteem is skyrocketing right now, okay? I just feel so great about myself, my life, my beauty, my disposition, that I really am guided correctly always, okay? I'm an abundant, beautiful being. I bring abundance to wherever I go. People love me. I love people. And that vibe is just manifesting stars, other stars in your life. Yes, you're changing your beliefs, Taurus. You're changing your beliefs. You are renovating your head. And this is a very brave thing to do. I think it makes you feel lighter, okay? You used to feel very heavy, being overwhelmed by your own worry, by feeling that this is a race and you have to tick some boxes before a certain age, right? There was this race, especially when you're a woman. You could have felt so much pressure, and now you realize, no, peace. I want to live in peace. Everything is fine. I don't have to arrive anywhere. I am here, and this is my freedom, okay? And you manifest from being in the moment. And I think that can be your secret here, that you are actually always expecting wonderful things. You wake up, you say beautiful affirmations to yourself. This is a wonderful day. Beautiful things happen to me. I'm grateful to be alive, and I love myself. And you just develop that expectations of beautiful things. You every day you expect a miracle, and that's why they happen. That's why they come to you. Another thing, Taurus, is like you might deepen your bonds with your friends by learning how to listen better, and by understanding that people have different values, people have different paths, and there is actually sometimes no good way to give anyone advice because everyone's path is so unique. But still, I feel you want to be able to understand the perspective of another person, and I feel you're practicing this. This might become your new discipline, to try understand how other people look at life without judging their lives and their actions from your perspective and from your experience. So you are really expanding amazingly. You might be tapping into your other lifetimes and tap into wisdom from your Akashic records to be able to deepen your bonds with your friends. And we have forgiveness here. Yes, I feel that you are really someone that people open up to because they know you would not judge them. They know that you are a very forgiving being, and you refuse to judge people with the same values, with the same mindset. You know that everybody was brought up in a different family, in a different place, with different values, and you realize the complexity of that. And I think this makes people feel very comfortable around you. People feel not judged, people feel unconditionally accepted, and they open up to you, and this is what helps them heal. So you, by being you and being so unconditionally accepting, help people open up and heal, right? We've got Venus here, and number 7. I feel you might really take care of your beauty here. Maybe you open a beauty business or something that helps people feel great in their skin, and you really know that this is what matters to you as well, okay? Something about number 57. Yes, we have well-being here. you might be in the, might want to put yourself in that environment or be in the well-being or beauty business that will be very successful. We have 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. So the Spirit's saying for some of you that well-being of other people is your path. So however you want to heal, this is like your new, have 2 of Swords. This is your new window that's opening right now, and you can jump into that industry. Another thing is the window of freedom. I was hearing the window of freedom is here, and a possibility for you to create a completely different lifestyle is manifesting right now. I feel you are already becoming that new self, and this gate is actually opening up within you. So you are opening internally a gate to your new timeline. It's within you, it's coming from within you, from you releasing the unwanted aspects of the old self and now becoming that queen of well-being. I really want to, I think, finish this beautiful reading with that queen of well-being, Taurus, because I feel that this is what you are, and it feels great to be you right now. So take care now and have a wonderful rest of your day.